Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. And as the book of Revelation says, everything good and bad would be exposed in the end times. Now, there's no doubt that if we were in the final days of the day, social media and the 24/7 news network would be a big part of that. And over the weekend, down in Miami, it was a baseball game between the Phillies and the Marlins. The Feltwell family, who traveled down for their son's birthday to go see the Phillies in Miami, they were sitting in right field second deck set of seats. A bunch of Philly fans are there because the Phillies are in first place. They're having a good year. So, trying to remember his name, Bader. Harrison Bader, I think his name is. Yeah, Harrison Bader of the Phillies hits a home run into that section. Now, everyone knows when you grab a home run ball, if you catch it cleanly, it's yours. If it bounces around, it's a live ball, and it's anyone who gets it first. Well, I believe a man named Drew Feltwell managed to get the ball. He grabbed it, he ran back to his kid, I think his name is Lincoln, put it in his glove and embraced him. I guess it happens to be Harrison Bader's his favorite ball player, so that was a pretty big moment for that kid, and that father to show a moment like that. And here comes this, what has been known as the Philadelphia Karen. Come in and berate this man, and this woman's about, at least, I'm going to say in the mid-50s, maybe pushing 60s. She's got the stereotypical Karen look. Short part to the side, gray hair, angry white girl. Berating this man as his ball's in his son's Lincoln's glove, saying, "That's my ball." And I guess Drew Feltwell reluctantly took the ball of his glove and gave it to the Phillies Karen. Now, Drew Feltwell, the father, said he came to a fork in the road. It was either de-escalate it or escalate it. And he wanted to do something he said he would regret later. Probably knocking a stupid ass out, which I couldn't blame him, but you know how the world is. If he does that, the world would be on Drew Feltwell. Maybe. But instead, Karen goes back. She's laughing, "Ha ha, I got my ball." The entire section, in fact, the whole stadium, because they saw what happened, I guess in the Diamond Division also, are all booing her. Good. She flips the entire section the bird. Now, this woman has been identified as Cheryl Richardson Wagner. And her claim to fame is, "I'm not a crazy Philly mom, I'm a Red Sox fan." Oh, great. So now, instead of embarrassing the Philly fans and embarrassing with their typical stereotype, you decide you're going to embarrass yourself by saying you're a Red Sox fan and try to embarrass the city of Boston as you're wearing a Philly shirt. So, because of social media, and like I said, this is the beauty of social media, because it's people claim it's a downfall. No, it's anything you make of it. It's an instrument. All it does is show who you really are as a person. So the Florida Marlins got a wind of it, and right away, a representative of the Florida Marlins came and gave this kid, Lincoln, a goodie bag on behalf of the Florida franchise. Which made it Cheryl look even worse. And if that ain't bad enough for her, Harrison Bader, the Feltwell family got to meet Harrison Bader, the man who hit the home run. He said, "Sorry about your ball, but I'm going to give you one of my bats, and I'm going to autograph it." So he got that as well, further embarrassing Cheryl Richardson Wagner. Could have happened to a better person. Now, according to the Feltwell family, as they spoke of, she just screamed in my ear and startled the guy, as you can see in the video. And I will have a video link in the description box below, but these things are everywhere on the internet. There's no way you cannot find it. She screamed in my ear, according to Drew, "That's my ball, super loud," Feltwell said. "I jumped out of my skin like I was like, why are you here? Go away." After a brief exchange, Feltwell reluctantly took the ball from his son's mitt and gave it to her, and she walked away. And that's when he decided he was going to defuse the situation by doing that. Well, Mr. Feltwell, God bless you. Because you didn't do what you really felt like doing, you were blessed. And so was your kid. Your family was rewarded, and now Cheryl, whatever her name is, Richardson Wagner, is the laughingstock of the entire world. And it just shows you how bad our society has fallen when a entitled white girl will go embarrass a son for getting the ball he rightly got and gave it to, I'm not sure how old Lincoln Feltwell is, but he looks about 9-10 years old. But hey, I'm glad it worked out good for the Feltwell family. Harrison Bader showed class. The Florida Mars showed class. And the only one who's embarrassed here is Cheryl Richardson Wagner. And you know what? I can't even say, well, her claim to fame was she's a Red Sox fan. Well, I'm not going to blame the city of Boston. I'm not going to even blame the city of Philadelphia. She made a choice. She made a choice, and I don't feel bad for her. And, of course, as this video got out, everyone was dying to know who this person was. A whole bunch of online stuff searching for the real Phillies Karen. I guess it was apparently the first time they were misidentified her name. And I guess the rumor was she was also a New Jersey school teacher, but the school just issued a statement saying that this woman does not work for our school system. And you know they're not lying, because in a day like this, information like that, they would know right away. Okay, the woman identified on social media as Phillies Karen has never been an employee of the Hamilton Public Schools District in Hamilton, New Jersey. Anyone who works for a school district, attended as a student, or lives in that community obviously has caught the ball bare-handed in the first place, avoiding the entire situation. Even if she's eventually identified, Feltwell said he does not expect an apology or for her to return the ball. This would be hard for her to do, and I'd say so, but eventually this person is going to be found out, man. This is more embarrassing than that guy Bartman. Remember Bartman who got in the way of the foul ball in the Cubs-Marlins playoff game, and the Cubs fans tortured this guy? Well, that ball wasn't fair play for him. This is even worse, because she took the ball away from a 10-year-old fan. But you know what? I hope this woman is exposed. I hope they embarrass her. And I hope she's got to put her tail between her legs and has the guts to apologize and mail the ball to the guy in the first place. I am not holding my breath, but it is what it is. The picture of her is on the thumbnail of this video, and you probably should have seen it in one of these two places up here. Your comments down below, I'd like to hear your opinion on this one. Imagine you can't even take your kid to a ball game anymore without these people popping up like an idiot. God bless you all. Take care of each other. We'll talk to you later.